I salute to you and yours. This sweet Tantalizing Thursday, we're coming with season 5. Topic: Sibling Relationships. How are you with your siblings? Come on and talk about it with us on Tantalizing Thursday. With me, your host, Mr. Drummond, my main man YB, and my other guy, Mr. King. Highlights this Thursday. Peace and salute.
I don't know what makes me do the things I do. And I don't know what makes me wanna be with you. All I know is I'm just trying to be me, baby. Something, nothing, something. So I gotta pop bottles with the models in the club. I gotta hit the streets when the streets showing love. I gotta keep it gutter, I was raised with the thugs. Flash a couple dollars in the club, throw it up. I don't know what makes me do the things I do. And I don't know what makes me wanna be with you. All I know is I'm just trying to be me, baby. Something, nothing, something. Man, I'm in the...
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audience.
When your younger sibling tries to fight you. Mom, be nice to your little brother, me. After a fight with sibling. Mom, shake hands and don't fight again, me. Middle child, youngest child, that's not fair. Oldest child, darling, you have no idea what's fair. When my sibling comes into my room. When sibling knows your secret and they ask you to bring water from the kitchen. Anything else, sir?
Hell, if I don't get in my feelings, y'all might not get the whole experience. Let's go, I'm taking you higher. Temperature set on perspire. Spent a lot of years trying to deny us. It's our turn, come sign up.
Peace out, salute to you and yours. Another Tantalizing Thursday. Another season. Season 5. Peace out, salute. Chantel is in the building. Yes, indeed. But yes, 5 seasons. This is the 5th season. Ain't you happy for it? I'm glad y'all here with us. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta say, what's happening to my guy over here? Peace out, salute to my guy YB since here. That's only if he's in the building, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's feeling Wi-Fi.
I'm in the building. Season 5, first episode. You know your field guy is in the building. Come live from the strip club. Undisclosed location. Just know I was asking titties around me.
You hear me? Season 5, let's go. Chantel.
Let's go. How you doing tonight, Mr. Drummond?
I'm all right, man. I can't complain, but we're going to first ask you, man. You know, we had a week off. You know what I'm saying? So, how had this last 2 weeks been?
The week before last was good. This week been kind of shaky. It's like Tantalizing Thursday is like a drug to me. Like, if I don't have my Tantalizing Thursdays, my week don't be fulfilling like it usually be.
You know, kinda. Eastside salute to you for being in the building. And YB said a mouthful, you know what I'm saying? But we still here. You know what I'm saying?
We still here.
Still being here. You know what I'm saying? My 2 weeks, I'm just life, health, and wealth. That's all my 2 weeks been about. You know what I'm saying? Life.
That's what's up.
You know, I try to speak that into the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? And
Wait. You had something good going on one of your weekends, didn't you?
Oh yeah, yes indeed. Oh, Cuz is in the building. Tim Guyton, what's up, big Cuz? T-Swag is in the building. Yes, he is. Cuz I see you. Thanks for joining us. I know that's right. We need our counsel. Yes, indeed. Yes, we do. Eastside salute to need counsel. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Chantel, that's the first part of counseling, to admit that you need a counselor.
you know what I'm saying? For real. Eastside
And we're not even charging for the hour.
You know? Shit is free.
Because my therapist charging me by the hour.
Then I got to give an Eastside salute to the one and only SG.
SG.
And the hardest working podcast engineer to do this podcast and shit. 5 seasons, and she's still going. We do, cuz we got to do a session, baby. Come on by. Stop on by. Whenever you want to stop on by. I'm telling you, cuz. But Eastside salute to SG. I want to give a blowing of kisses to the wife out there. I love you. Forever, far away. You're impressive. I got to say that. And in Mr. Peen's absence, I got to give an Eastside salute to my main man, Mr. Peen. He may or may not be on, and I want to say happy birthday, 14th birthday to his baby girl. That's why he ain't on the show. Happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? To Mr. Peen's
happy birthday.
Baby.
Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, baby. And a whole lot of more years to you. SG. You hear me? Tay Gunner is in the building. What it do, sir? AM Gaming. Hello to you, sir. I want to say Eastside salute to all that's in the chat and all that will be chatting with us tonight. Because tonight, we're talking about siblings tonight. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Shaggy people. Get in here. You see it. It's right there. But that's what we're talking about tonight. Sibling relationships. That's the topic for tonight. Unified by blood. The power and pride of sibling connections. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. YB. Let's talk about sibling relationships.
Well, I'm going to start off like this because I'm going to tag my sisters and I'm going to send this to them. But I got some of the best sisters in the motherfucking world. You know what I'm saying? So we got the good, the bad, and the ugly all in our little circle.
You know what I'm saying?
But I can't give nothing but shout out to my sisters. I have 5 of them. I got 2 sisters that's deceased, and I have 3 sisters among the living with us. And I'm the baby, so yeah, I take after all 3 of my sisters. You know what I'm saying? I got my older sister. She the gang banger. She real thuggish. She put them paws on any and everybody. Then I got the quiet sister. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then I got my twin, and like me and her, night and day. You know what I'm saying? So I can't speak upon everybody else's siblings, but I got some of the best sisters in the world.
Hey, I ain't
love
mad
them
at
to death.
I ain't mad at that because I only got 1 sister and I got 2 brothers. Well, my one brother I just met. You know what I'm saying? He was adopted, and he never knew it. So I met my brother for the first time after 50 years. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a blessing. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm gonna say about bro is a little nigga got the Napoleon syndrome. He a little short nigga, and he a firecracker. You know what I'm saying? Big bro being a firecracker. You know what I'm saying? Cause hey, boy, man, that boy, he New York all day, trying to say me and my siblings don't always get along, but I love them at the end of the day. Alicia Love and Tasha Eldridge. Eastside salutes to you two sisters
But
out
see
there
that,
in the Tay Gunner.
well, that's with all siblings.
Me.
That's with all siblings.
Tay Gunner wants some be on the show tonight. You know what I'm saying? Might have to get him that link on out there, you feel me? But my go ahead, bro.
Like, that's with all siblings, because me and my siblings, we be from a distance, because I'm the only one in Michigan. But let somebody fuck with one of my sisters or fuck with me and see how unified we get to whoop that ass.
Man, that's how I feel, man. My mama left that with me, though. You know, my mama passed. She said, take care of your sister, boy. You know what I'm saying? You can't fuck with my sister. Not at all. You know, you better off for just fucking with me, period. You know what I mean? Don't fuck with my sister. Leave my sister alone. You know what I'm saying? That's the only one I got, you know, that I know of. You know what I'm saying? But I got, like I said, I got my two brothers, you know, Lonnie out there, you know what I'm saying? Love him to death, you know. We ain't got no bad blood between us. And my newfound brother, shit, we hit it off just well. So, you know, I can say that I have a good rapport with all my siblings, you know what I'm saying? But I know that it can be shaky for some people out there in their siblings, you know. So it just be like, you know, the situations between siblings is just, hey, you have to let a lot of that shit go, you know. Back in the day, you know, my sister used to get on my nerve a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because she was young and she wanted the TV early in the morning, and it was kind of fucked up in our house because my sister had a color TV, but in order to watch the TV, she had to cut that motherfucker on an hour before the show she wanted to watch. She had to cut the bitch on for an hour so the TV would come on within an hour. I had an old black and white TV that just came on. So man, she always wanted to be in my room watching the black and white TV until her TV comes on. She's my nerve because I get tired of listening to that goddamn Sesame Street. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all you hear. Sunny days. Oh my God, you can't watch that in your room. My TV ain't came on yet. Well, go on back in your room. Mama, he won't let me watch Sesame Street. And I'll be like, boy, let her watch Sesame Street. And blah, blah. I used to be like, thank God. You know what I'm saying? Nick can't even get no rest. But before we take it any further, we're going to take a commercial break real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to turn it over to SG. Eastside salute. Eastside salute to SG and the way she runs the show so smoothly. And I want to give a big warm welcome to my brother and the council's host. Tay Gunner.
What's happening, man? What's up, brother?
What's up, bro? What's the word with you? How you feeling?
I'm maintaining. Had a nice little week. You know how they go. Why, BZ?
What's up,
Good to hear from you, brother. Good to hear from you, man.
Ooh,
good to hear from you.
Chantel said, try being the oldest of 17.
God damn. Yeah, you got a big family. That's a village.
Hey, you got the biggest job because you is the oldest, so everybody under you gonna look to you. You kind of like the savior in such a way, you know, but you know, on the planet Earth. You know,
that's my dog.
Say
That's
no
my
thanks.
dog.
Good on that. Laugh out loud. Shout out. Eastside salute.
Yeah, man. I used to my siblings, man, especially my oldest, man. Sorry about that. I'm rolling up a little greenish rich. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get the mood right on Tantalizing Thursday. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Talking to the bros. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I always had problems with my older sister, man. She always wanted to, honey, we talking about honey. Man, dog. We would fight over cereal boxes, bro. All types of shit, bro. I mean, she couldn't stand looking at me during the morning. So she would stick the cereal box in front of her face so she couldn't see me in the morning. Just all types of unruly type shit. You know what I mean? But we'll go to the end of the world for me, man. You feel me? She'll want nobody else messing with her brother but her. And that shit was kind of crazy, man.
That go around the table.
Hey, I feel the same way about my sisters.
Yeah, man. They something else.
Like,
man.
I'm that little big brother. Like,
yeah. Well, after I start getting a certain height, she start backing off me. You feel me? You know, start backing off me. It got a little crucial after a while, but man, she backed off me so scandalous to the point she like, he getting a little tall now. I can't do what I used to do. Then she started having kids of her own. So,
Hey, what was that Chantel said?
At least you got tall.
Yeah. So that means you continuously got beat on.
Man feels like my life is under a magnifying.
At least you got tall.
It is when you the oldest.
Yes, indeed.
When you the. Go ahead, bro.
I got bigger and taller. They just ganged up on me.
Well, mine don't care how big you is because they got things to chop you down with it. But they wouldn't do that to me. But man, it's just a whole thing of you having to go through the ordeal of dealing with it. You know, when you mad at your sibling, man, you can feel the heat coming from the phone, dog. Over some petty shit that you may have or may have not done.
Yes, I can say over the years, it was always just little sister shit for real. Man, once we got older, I think me and my sister may have had a couple of confrontations, but not many that I could really recall. You know what I'm saying? Because my mama didn't allow that shit for real, all that brother sister fights and shit, So we get away with a little arguing, but that be about it. But I don't let that shit hinder nothing that's between me and her, because that's all I got. When my mom and dad left, shit, it was just me and her. So shit, you can't fuck with my sister. You just can't. That's it. Leave her alone. And then my mom had 12 sisters and one brother. You know what I'm saying? Shit. 11 sisters and one brother. So shit. I grew up in that, knowing what that sibling relationship shit is. I grew up in that shit. I watched it.
Yeah. Shit get thick, but like I said, when they'll cause you problems, but they don't want nobody else causing you no problems, so they step in between. Like,
oh my God, ain't that the truth, man? I mean, nigga, they ain't gonna let nobody cause you no harm, but they be the ones to step in there and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna be your trouble."
Yeah, like for the day, you like
definitely
dealing with this motherfucker for the day, and then next she like, hey. Remember you did such and such and such and such, and then you be sitting over here like, fuck, man, why I gotta deal with this situation? But like you said, my OG and them didn't play that fighting and shit. They didn't play that shit, even though we did get it in though.
Yeah, man.
But see, I'm the aggressor. Like, I go past the first lick with my sisters. I let them know off rip, like, yup. So if any beef or y'all gonna jump on me today, I'm gonna give y'all a reason to.
I don't know what it is. I think my daddy done groomed everybody to box, because all mine box, even the women.
Hey, so, like that shit, you gotta know how to protect yourself.
my sisters got around about like 30 aunties between both sides of the family, and I'm the only northern one. They all from down south, so fighting is all. That's what they about. They don't mind jumping people and then going to go smoke a blunt and talk about how they just whooped your ass.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, but
And then it's that
But-
rule down south is, hey, either we all fight or you get home and Granny gonna beat each and every one of y'all asses for not fighting together.
I came up with that one.
yeah.
Came up with that one. But I want to also kind of like address, like, you know, people out there who got siblings who, you know, you may not even really be getting along with. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of just want to say, now is the time to patch all that shit up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because time winding down. So, man, you know, you don't want to be into it with your siblings, man. But that's your brother, you know, your sister. I mean, whatever it was, that should be what it is, whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? And I say today, if you got a problem with your sister or your brother, today, make amends with that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's your blood. That's all you got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make amends with your siblings today. You know, that's one of my things to say to the audience and to the world and whoever see this. Make amends with your siblings. You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad at your siblings for the rest of your life and die, go to hell for no reason at all. You know what I'm saying? Get all that. You know, go hug your sibling today. Go find them. You know, put your arms around them. I hug my big brother this weekend past. You know what I'm saying? I put my arms around him. You know, after 50 years. You know what I'm saying? And I tell you, I love that boy. You know what I'm saying? I know he love us. He side salute to
SG, can you put that last comment back up? Can you put that last comment back up, SG?
Shonda said, out of your siblings, which one is the most difficult? Because I know I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Damn.
What's the most difficult is I got a baby sister.
I just want to say, I'm glad everybody is coming to their conclusions of being cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You know what I'm saying? That's the first part of step one. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you figured it out. Go ahead, Tay Gunner.
Yeah, I got a. She probably listening too. Probably not. But I got a younger sister, man.
Don't get beat up, Tay Gunner.
I got a younger sister, man, that I love dearly. But since my father passed, she always been distant. But since my father passed, she really been distant. So she ain't been really conversating with me. You know what I'm saying? So if you listening, love you to death. Hope you safe. Reach in, get with us. You know where the village at. Tap in.
He's absolutely. Yeah. See what I'm saying? It's just that
To answer Shonda's question, I think I'll probably be the difficult one because I said to answer Shonda's question, I think I'm the difficult one because, like I said, they Southern and I'm from the North, and you know Detroit's motto, we just don't give a fuck.
I think I'm the glue. I'm called the glue to the family. I always conversate with everybody from the past to new. I'm always keeping everybody bridged in somehow. You know what I'm saying? So I can consider myself as the glue. You know what I'm saying?
Between me and my
your personality fit that.
I don't know my older brother like that, you know, because I just met him, you know. What I know about Lonnie, I would have to say, if I had to say who was the most difficult, would be my sister. My sister caused the most hell, you know what I'm saying? Because me, I don't say too much shit, you know what I'm saying? I'd be at the crib, I'd be chilling, I'd be smoking my weed. Lonnie, I know he be smoking weed, he just be kind of chilling wherever he at. Bro, I just met, like I said, that nigga firecracker. He liable to pop off at it. You know what I'm saying? So I think my sister would be the most difficult because she just ain't gonna let some shit just be some shit. You know, she gonna combat you. She gonna debate you. You know what I'm saying? It's going down muscle. Shit.
Well, I think I'm the problem. I think I'm the firecracker. I'm the last one to know shit because they know I take it to times 10. So they tend to keep me out of shit or let me be because I got a couple of screws loose. But hey, it is what it is. I appreciate y'all for doing that, for saving face, for saving grace too, because things can go left at times. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all having a method to get around me. I don't be tripping no more because I used to trip like, why always be the last one to know everything? But then it's for their safety and mine as well. So I got to give them a salute for that. You know what I'm saying? I cause the problems. They don't. I'll admit it.
Hey, what was we had a comment. What did Chantel say? SD, what was that? Chantel said, my sibs on my mom's side are more difficult than my sibs on my dad's side. Hey, it be like that sometimes, you know. But it just take it just take a lot. You the oldest, so you know, it's like you said, it just you just got a lot to deal with.
Yeah, you see everything, so that means you got to take the blame for everything.
Man, you not even the blame. It just you got a lot to deal with. You got a lot to hear. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot to hear. You know, you got a whole lot of different problems going on and shit. That ain't yours, is what I'm saying. Shit, ain't yours.
Yeah, that's a fact.
16 other problems.
Hey, man, you gotta listen to all that shit because they coming to you because you the oldest.
I'm sorry if I had that many siblings. One coming up missing.
The band, the crickets sound like they twerking over there, bro.
I'm sorry, yeah, this nature.
I had that many siblings. One coming
very
up
well.
Shonda said, I never met my family on my dad's side, so I just hope I never slept with my brother.
Damn. Shit, that's rough.
Woo. Lynette Huffman is in the building this evening.
What it do? What it do? What it do?
Hey, wait. Nah, that's real shit. Cause I had to force my family down south to have a family reunion. Cause I'm like, look, y'all, it's too many cousins I don't know about, and I hate to come down here. I had to go to therapy because I just slept with one of my cousins. That's the only reason we had a family reunion in like the past 5 years.
Man, indeed, Chantel.
A lot of my cousins look like me, so it's kind of hard for me not to distinguish who's who because everybody got the same features. You gonna pop up and be like, man, you gotta be such and such son. Nope. 9 times out of 10, you is.
Man, and my dad was like that. That's why I try to make sure all my kids know each other. You know, I'm glad that we meeting. You know, the ones. Well, we married, me and my sister, so we don't really got to worry about that no more. Because you know, we meet people now. It's just we meet people. So I think it's probably a couple more of them out there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling, man. They say my dad was something else, so I probably got a few more siblings out there somewhere.
Yeah, meeting new people ain't the same no more.
If he is out there, he's absolute to you. We'll see. Just know I said he's absolute to you.
Things ain't the same for gangsters.
No, it ain't, brother. Things ain't the same.
Shit, man. If you got a, my bad.
Oh, I ain't mean to cut you off. It's just we finna take another commercial break.
Yes, sir.
With more conversation.
Yeah.
Peace out, salute, SD.
Question: are you tired of the headaches that come with medical billing? Do you find it difficult to keep up with the constantly changing rules and regulations surrounding insurance claims? Please look no further. Page Medical Billing has an expert team of medical biller professionals. With our services, you can expect timely and accurate claim submissions, follow-ups on claims, and effective communication with insurance companies to maximize reimbursements. We work with all major insurance providers, and we can customize our services to fit your practices and your unique needs. We are a nationwide company. We can be reached at 1-800-930-2036. You can check out our website at www.pagemedicalbilling.com. That's 1-800-930-2036 or www.pagemedicalbilling.com. See you there.
Absolutely. Back to Tantalizing Thursdays with me, your host, Mr. Drummond. I got my man Tay Gunn in the building.
Yes, sir.
In the building. And from what I've been told, Mr. Penis backstage.
Hey.
He'll be here to talk to us soon. Kick it with us about this sibling relationships. You know what I'm saying? But right now, we was coming in. We're going to have a little segment. We're going to run a series of questions. You know what I'm saying? So this must be question number one. What's the most meaningful compliment your sibling has ever given you?
Can I answer that?
Yes, sir.
Every sibling I got, always, we compliment each other. That's the thing we do most of the time. You know what I'm saying? So if I show up fresh than a bitch, guaranteed my sister's going to be like, oh, you cute, you fly. That type of shit makes a nigga feel good when it comes from your siblings. Because they ain't going to let you walk outside stupid here. That's one of mine.
Why be?
Me, the biggest thing they compliment me on is me being myself. Me being my own drummer.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, me?
You say,
what about
you say your own drummer?
What about yourself, Mr. Drummer? My own drummer. I moved to my own beat.
Okay, then.
The biggest compliment I think that I get from my sister the most is it come at the end of every conversation. Just when she tells me she loves me, and I tell her I love her. So that's kind of like the biggest compliment for me. If your siblings was a famous fictional character, who would they be and why?
Fictional character. That's deep. But I don't have a favorite though.
I'll go first. My sister would be Nah, she said fiction. That was she real. So I got a real name. I was gonna do the wrong shit.
Mine would be Wonder Woman.
That's it.
My sister would be Wonder Woman. For sure.
That my one sister would be Storm, the other the Hulk.
I can see that. And then my baby bro will probably be Pinky. I mean the Brain. He'll be the Brain.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I would have to say Lonnie would be. I would have to say he'd be Brutus from Popeye.
Damn. Damn.
I would have to call my sisters the Powerpuff Girls. Because each of my sisters got their own personalities. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
My sister, I would have to say sister would be. If you had to be a fictional character, because sis would have to be like some type of a secret agent spy, so because he carry weapons and shit. So she smart, so she had to be some type of secret agent. Kim Possible, yeah, we could go with that. You know what I'm saying? And my big bro, that nigga, he is a firecracker. Who is a firecracker out there, man? That nigga would have to be like Mighty Mouse or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that nigga is active, Jack. He a firecracker. He there. You know what I'm saying? But I love Trust and Believe. Why he stole my answer?
I was gonna call my sisters the Three Little Pigs, but I had to realize that I'm gonna see them in a couple of weeks, and I didn't want that smoke.
Yeah, you better exit stage left on that one, buddy.
But in the building.
Oh yeah, definitely.
In the building this evening, Mr. Ping has arrived. My man, salute to you, Mr. Ping. What's happening?
What's happening, family? Gunner, good to see you, man. Thank you for coming through, holding it down like you do. I see you out there putting that, what is it, the Kent now? You didn't upgrade from the Mongoose to the Kent. You out there putting that work in. I see you. Salute, my baby. That's what I'm talking about, man. That health is wealth. And YB, yes, I just sat back and I read your page. I'm like, another one. DJ Khaled, another one. Well, your picture is not a beard, it's a saddle.
Yeah, that's cold. I was reading that too. That's cold.
Hey, another one, YB. And the hostess with the most is Mr. Drummond. What's happening with you? And you know how we do, the greatest podcast engineer in the business. That's Jizzle. How you been?
Yes,
how you been?
Yes,
man, I'm good. I thank y'all for tolerating me jumping on here late. Today was my youngest baby girl, Zaria's 14th birthday. So
happy birthday.
We kind of have a family tradition, you know, here with me and my wife, 3 here at the house, and then my 2 in Michigan. You know, we do whatever. But everybody go out to dinner, you know, pick somewhere they want to go, do what they do. So we went out to dinner, ate, and now we back at the house and chilling. So I'm like, yeah, we gotta get to the house. I gotta jump on the show. I gotta at least catch the last 20, 30 minutes. Yeah. So man, this topic right here is something powerful right here.
Well, I don't mean to cut you right quick though, but I appreciate y'all. Love y'all to death. I got a couple of things to take care of and shit, and I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Appreciate y'all.
To the
Make
host.
sure y'all tune in to catch Gunner on the council tomorrow. Y'all already know.
Take Gunner.
Yeah, we acting up tomorrow, y'all. Let's get it done.
LLC.
Hey, nah, be easy, my guy. Have a good night.
Love y'all. Peace out.
Now, back to Tantalizing Thursday and Mr. Ping, think about this sibling relationships.
It's interesting, man. I like to keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might get offended tonight. I don't know, but that'll be okay. They take it how they gotta take it. I haven't really talked to my siblings, man. I'm the youngest of 4, and I talked to them very sporadically since my father passed last year. And I want to say a lot kind of came out with that. I think for me, I don't want to speak for anybody else, just how I received it. I believe some of my siblings still see me as a little baby brother. You know what I'm saying? The wild guy that was making the wild decisions, doing what he wanted to do, living how he wanted to live. You know, even up into my 30s. But here's what I understood. My siblings don't know me. They know what I used to be. They don't know me currently. And when I had my pops and I was taking care of my pops, and when he passed away and some decisions had to be made, they didn't really like the decisions that I was making. I personally really didn't care because I had that authority and that right to make those decisions, not just legally on paper as far as power of attorney and things like that, but also talking to my father. So for me, after having certain conversations, definitely with my older brother and then one of my older sisters, the second oldest, it put a bad taste in my mouth. And I'm one of those individuals, man, trust is big for me. Like, trust is big for me. And I know we didn't have the worst upbringing, but we didn't have the greatest upbringing as well. I'll just say this. We were raised in trauma like some other people in some shape, form, or fashion, whether it be physical, mental, emotional. And I'm not saying it's at the greatest level, but it was at a level. You know,
Right.
people said they want to say take it how they want to take it. My perception is my reality, and I'm okay with that.
Right.
But I think the trauma that connected us, as I grew out of that and I started to do the work on me, I started to hold Mr. Peen accountable. I started to hold Ethan accountable and making decisions to move forward. I realized I had moved away from that trauma. And once my father passed, I could just tell based on some conversations we was having and the way people were talking to me. Like, my family, man, is, you know, you smoking, you drinking, you doing whatever, and people don't really know how to talk. They don't know how to have conversations. They want to fight, you know, and I don't got time for fighting, because when I get to fighting, ain't no fair in the word fight to me. And when we fighting, you ain't family. Right. And when I go dark, you going dark too. So knowing that we from that energy, I had to separate myself. And to be honest with you, man, I really separated myself. I don't got no disrespect. I don't have no bad blood with any of them. I just don't pick up the phone and call them and see what's going on. If they call me and I'm not busy, I'll answer. If they text me, I'll text back. But if I had to rewind back when we were younger, we was cool. We was tight. My older brother would let me borrow his car and things like that. He's borrowed my car. I live with him. He's lived with me. I lived with one of my sisters before. They've never lived with me because they was much older than me and they were kind of established. So it's just very interesting. I think sometimes we look at family based just on blood, but family not always based on love. And if your family is just based on blood and your family not based on love, then I don't really need that part of you in my family. And if I've grown through some trauma that you still stuck in, I'm not going to expose that to the family I created. I remember telling my family back at home in Michigan in 2017 when I was actually starting to grow. When I was actually starting to grow and make my transition from just, I'm still Ethan, of course, but when I started developing Mr. Peen, I would attempt to hold family meetings. My mom was still alive. My dad was still alive. All my siblings are still alive. So I would invite them to my sister's house. And it wasn't about no bitch fest, no you versus me, what you did. It was about a healing session. Let's talk about these things. Let's grow through these things. And a lot of people, some people didn't show up. And some people were still stuck where we was at. And I remember saying, hey, when I leave Michigan, the family that I was born into don't mean nothing to me like the family that I created. Like, I have a wife. I have 5 kids. I believe in God, and my Bible says a man leaves his father and mother and cleaves to his wife. So in my mind, I'm absolutely all right. My wife comes before any of my siblings. And sometimes people use siblings or family as a crutch against you to try to keep you where they want you to be or how they see you or what they think about you. So for me, and understanding that, I just had to be accountable and be like, you know what, I'm gonna fall back because I'm a Smith too. And I know I got that anger and I got that aggression in me, it can be. And since I don't want to go to that space, it's best if I just remove myself from that space. So if we talk today, it's like it's all good. But you know how it goes sometimes. You can have a conversation with somebody and after about 15 minutes, it's almost the same thing. I don't want to talk about you complaining about somebody else's life. I don't want to talk about you what somebody else did to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about that, and I don't want to stay there because I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? So I got love for my family, but I love me more than I love the family that I was born into. And I could be butchering this scripture, but I remember there's a time in the Bible where they was like, yo, Jesus, your mother and your brother outside. He like, who is my mother and my brother? My people that's with me is inside here with me. Right. So the family that I created, that I'm responsible for, that's the family that I'm looking to build up for me. I love my siblings. I wish them the best, but I'm just not there. Like, I'm just not there. I'm just not there. And it's, I'm okay with that. Like, I am 100% okay with that. Again, I don't wish no ill will on them, but I'm not saying I'm better than them, but I feel like I've put myself in a better space to heal than some of them may have done. You know what I'm saying? For me. And God separates you for a reason. It's because of my brother, my wife, and God that I'm in Texas. And I say my brother first because when I was on my way home from Iraq in 2007, I talked to my brother and he was down here visiting our grandmother. And he talked about how sweet it is and said he was going to move down here and things like that. So I'm like, okay, I came to visit and checked it out. A month later, I helped him drive down here to move down here. Like within that time frame, when I visited, me and my wife was like, let's move. If my brother probably wouldn't have moved down here, I don't even know if I would have ever came to visit to have the opportunity for God to pick me up and move me. So I attribute a part of that to him. But after about, a year of being here, he went back to Michigan for other reasons. You know what I'm saying? And it was eventually a point in time where I went back to Michigan too, as I was still immature and growing what I was going through when I was separated from my wife. And I was back and I realized, like, Michigan, no offense, it just wasn't my life. Because unfortunately, some of my friends and some of my family, they didn't see life the same as me. And I'm big on my accountability now. So I don't really care if you blood or you not blood, because the Bible even says a friend will stick closer to you than a brother will. Like, Gunna has probably big up my stuff more on Facebook than any of my family members have. Right. Like, Gunna has supported me when I was doing hoodies, and none of my family has ever bought anything from me like that. You know what I'm saying? People often want to talk about what they used to do, what I used to get. Les Brown said, used to be's don't make no honey. Like, what you used to be, I don't see, because I'm looking forward for me. So this topic was very interesting to me, because I'm not in that space. Like, I wish and I hope that family could be family like we're supposed to be, that foundation, that building. But unfortunately, so many families have so much trauma and they haven't dealt with the trauma. It's difficult for them to be real family. And that trauma that's bonding, and once you break free of that, they looking at you like you the problem. Like, you think you better. Oh, what's wrong with you? There ain't nothing wrong with me. Something right with me. What's wrong with you that you haven't got yourself right? You know what I'm saying? So for me, man, yeah, my kids are cool. Like, I got 5 kids, 3 different women. They wasn't all raised in the same household. But I have all my daughters in the group chat, my son in the chat. You know what I'm saying? If I'm starting to text and they going back and forth, and they all cool. They all in love with that. If they see each other, it's all love. You wouldn't know they wasn't raised in the same place. So I think that energy comes from an internal space, and it takes a growing individual to really change their mindset today, to really move forward today. And you just got to be okay with who you are and where you at. And know that the big man above got your back, whatever you do. And the people that was born from the same blood as you, they may not respect you. They may not understand you, but God will put people around you that do. So that's kind of my spiel on that. Like, yeah, I got army brothers that's like brothers and sisters to me. You know what I'm saying? But just unfortunately, because of unforeseen circumstances, when our parents passed away, I think that thing that bonded us together kind of separated us apart. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shit, real facts. Y'all heard that shit right here on Tantalizing Thursday. Real shit from Mr. Payne. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, and that's just the way it be sometimes, But the good thing about that is just the honesty. You hear how the honesty, that's just how honest you can be about it. You know what I'm saying? But I want to go back real quick before I let YB jump in. Couple of comments. SG. There was a couple of comments that went by. Shonda said, that's a deep one, because your family will be mad if you put your spouse before them, but it is what it is. Peace out, salute. To the truth.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? Wasn't it one more? Was it one more? Then she said the same way I feel about Indiana. Peace out, salute. I'm trying to
Actually, go back to that comment from Gunna for me. I know I said something, and he said make a t-shirt out of it, but the spirit be speaking through me, so I gotta yeah. When I go dark, you go dark. Okay.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. So
but why talk about it?
Bizzle.
Man, I'm blessed. I wouldn't trade my siblings in. I wouldn't trade my sisters in for the world. Especially after my breakdown and seeing how my sisters, even from a distance, my sister told me to the camera, my little bro is not camera shy. Why I can't see you? What's going on? You're coming home. I need to put hands and eyes on you. You know what I'm saying? for them to even understand what I'm going through, and we're such a distance between us. Like
Donna.
Like I said at the beginning of the show, I got some of the best sisters in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Dave.
Hey, my older sister though, I have to shout
But
out.
they get on
to
my
her.
nerves though.
Yeah, if I talk to anybody, it's my older sister. We probably more alike. You know what I'm saying? Like, she always got love for me. Now she always like, oh, that's my baby brother right there. So when she be like, my brother famous, he got a YouTube channel and everything. I like that, Mr. Peen. So my older sister, I rock with her more than anything. Like I said, she might have done something that it wasn't even really a big deal. But again, like I said, we don't talk the way we used to. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, outside of that, I think me and my older sister are more similar to one another, and then the two in the middle are more similar to one another. And you know, you always you have that. You know what I'm saying? You have that, and it's all good. It's a part of life. You know what I'm saying? Life be life, and you just keep growing through it. My bad, YB. I didn't mean to cut you off.
But I want to give a shout out before you jump back in.
You good?
I got two brothers I got to give a shout out to, other than my blood brothers, and one of them being Tay Gunner. That's my brother too. That's my
sir.
Brother. I love him, and I gotta give a shout out to my brother Bone out there. You know what I'm saying? Then my two brothers with other mothers. You hear what I'm saying? I love all my brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters. I seen Shalonda was in the building, bro. Yes, indeed. Peace out, salute to that, indeed.
I think it's important though, man. You definitely have to treat people the way you want to be treated, regardless if they're your family member or they're not your family member. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, with Gunna, like Gunna's been my friend since high school, and he's like I call him Little Big Bro. Like you younger than me, you know what I'm saying? And I know you come to me for certain things, but you bigger than me and you put me up on some things too. So yeah, like Gunna is like my brother. We don't got to talk for months, for years, but when we talk, it's all love. When we have our discussions, I won't even say a falling out. When we have our difference of opinions, we're able to talk about it and say what we feel and move forward past it. It might take a minute for temperatures to cool down and things like that. That's just men, and that's just energy and testosterone. You know what I'm saying? But really being the men that we are, we're able to talk about this and move forward. I mean, if y'all don't know, it's because of Gunna that I'm even on this show. Like, it's because of Gunna that I'm even on this show. So
loud.
You know what I'm saying? It's yeah. The oldest one is the awesome one.
Yes, indeed, Mr. Gunner. Indeed, my brother for sure. That's my little boy. That's my little baby boy. You hear me? Man, that nigga talk every motherfucking morning. But YB.
I just love this topic. I love giving praises where praises are due, and then we can't forget about the siblings from our village family too, because you know it takes a village to raise each and every one of us. So I got brothers and sisters that's extended from my tribe. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's like my blood sisters though. You know what I'm saying? Because I know whether I'm wrong, right. If I'm in a good mood, bad mood, they're there. You know what I'm saying? And they just don't tell me they're there. They have shown me since I was younger that they're there. You know what I'm saying? Just sometimes that they little brothers just got to speak.
Did we lose YB?
You ain't at work tonight, man. You ain't at the club. You want security?
I started hitting.
Salute.
Oh yeah, I'm at the club. We club Wi-Fi and all day.
Okay. I'm like Mr. Drummond. You went. I heard the poop. I thought you was gone for a minute.
I thought you was gone. SG, we got to go back. What was that? I want to go back to that. Yes, I have cousins and friends who are my sisters and brothers. I appreciate their presence. I salute. Presence. You hear what I'm saying? David John said, What up, family in the building? Eastside salute to you being there. You hear me? But at the same time, we're going to run to this last commercial break, and then we're going to jump into final thoughts.
Stuck in my past, about to relapse. I keep running back to you.
To my party goers and classy drink sippers, out of the glass and into the bottle. Here at Signature 7, we know you work hard and you need that one day to live life. Make memories, kick back and relax, and enjoy the tantalizing taste of our Signature 7 martini. If you like it in the glass, you'll love the bottle. Ready for events and pop-ups. So try our new bottles. But whatever you decide to do with your day, just remember to include Signature 7 Premier Jam Martini.
Stuck in my past, about to relapse. I keep running back to you.
And find your rest. Yes, indeed. Eastside salute to you and yours on another tantalizing Thursday with my main man, Mr. Payne, my guy, YB, and me, your host, Mr. Drummond. Glad y'all tuned in with us to talk about sibling relationships and the things that happen between brothers and sisters, and you know how it is. We're going to go ahead and jump into these final thoughts because we right at an hour, you know what I'm saying? So, YB, final thoughts.
My final thoughts. Let's start off like this. Want to give shout out to my sister Peaches, my sister Janine, and my sister Chrissy. I love y'all to death. Shout out to my extended tribal family. It's too many of y'all to name, but if I call you family, you know I'm speaking to you. Siblings are a blessing. Siblings are a blessing. They supposed to have your back. Mines do. I can't speak for all siblings, but I'm speaking upon mine. Mines are dope. Even the distance, because I know if I got issues, they'll hit the highway and they'll bring their ass up to Michigan, and they know if any problems with my sisters, it's only an 8-hour drive for me to get from Detroit, Michigan to the part of Tennessee where I need to get to. So, I'm blessed to have the siblings I do have. I'm blessed that I'm able to learn, and we all can grow together, even with the distance that's in between us. So, if you got siblings out here, you know what I'm saying, I heard Mr. Ping that he don't speak to his too often. But Mr. Ping is the voice of Mr. Ping, and Mr. Ping gonna go back and listen to this, and he's gonna look at himself and be like, I need to call my sibling. And he's gonna do it sooner or later. That's all up to Mr. Ping. But everybody call your siblings, send a text message, say hi, love you, just whatever, you know what I'm saying? Keep in touch with them. That was my final thoughts.
Eastside salute to our field guy. Might be sincere final thoughts. Moving along to my main man, Mr. Payne. Final thoughts.
Yeah. I hear you, YB, but like I said, probably not. Mr. Peen is kind of stubborn like that. And I'm just somewhere else that other people not at, I believe. And I was looking at the title of the show, and it talked about being unified, and it said make or become united, uniform or whole. In order for me to become united or whole with somebody, you got to be working with a whole individual. Please don't get it twisted when I say I don't feel like I'm above them, but I know where I'm at. And sometimes when you looking to reattach yourself to individuals who may not be where you at, you lose track. They could be doing better than me financially. They could be doing better than me physically. Mentally and spiritually, if we don't align, then it's something I got to do different for me. And as YB said, you got to take your relationship with your siblings for you. I'm not afraid to be transparent because that's what I'm going to do. Now, if God got some work to do with me, I'm sure he's going to do that too. But trust and believe as I get on here and I talk to you, this is something that I prayed about. This is something that I cried about. And I learned you have to learn to love people from a distance. You have to learn to love people from a distance. And I'm okay with that. If something was to happen to one of my siblings, I'm right there. That's where it's at. You're not going to do no harm to them and think I'm not going to have their back. But when it comes to what we may have personally, then I have to separate me. Because again, I know I still have things in me that I'm healing, that I'm working with too. And sometimes you don't want to revisit old parts of you. But if you have a great relationship with your siblings, or as I like to say, if you want to build a relationship with an individual, it's what you want, then you're responsible for building that. And you can't be disappointed if they don't want to build back. And that's how I really look at that. That's how I treat that. It kills me when people be like, oh, I'm trying to be with you. I'm trying to be next to you and you don't call me. That's what you want. I didn't say I wanted that. So you have to love people from where you at, not where they want you to be at. You can be forgiving because I am that, but that don't mean that I have to be right there at every single call. I have a life. They have a life. Everybody has to keep moving forward in life. And again, I'm a married man. And so for me, can't nobody tell me any differently. My first responsibility is to God and my wife. Period, point blank. And don't nobody come before that. Not my siblings, not my kids, not my friends, nobody. Because at the end of the day, that's the woman that I'm going to lay with. That's the woman that I'm going to build with. So I got love for my siblings. I just learned to love my siblings from a distance. And I'm okay with not talking to individuals for a long time. And you know what? Unfortunately, this could be something that was taught to me because it's not just something in between my siblings and me. This is something I seen my father and his siblings go through too. I think YB, you said it earlier, something about a family reunion. My grandma had 14 kids. One passed away, the oldest, made my father the oldest, 13 kids. To this day, I can never remember my grandmother's kids putting together a family reunion. So trauma runs very deep, and a lot of people have to do some healing. And when you move yourself because you've healed, don't put yourself back in a place that could break you and take you where a place you don't want to be. So I give a big salute to everybody that has a great sibling connection. I have respect for everybody who can tolerate talking to their siblings every day. And I have respect for individuals who still building with their siblings in some way. But long as you okay what God is saying to you and what God is helping you grow through, then hey, at the end of the day, that's all you got to do. So I don't have no sibling rivalry. I just know that I'm good with my father and the brothers that he's built around me and the family of individuals who I call brothers and sisters too. But the ones that's by blood, I love you too. And I want nothing but the best for you. That's it.
Eastside salute to Mr. Payne and his final thoughts. I love Mr. Payne. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta say that I love Mr. Payne. Bring it every Thursday. Trying to tell you. Because it's okay. It's okay. These are my final thoughts, but it's okay. It's okay to love from a distance. My mama taught me about the long handle spoon too. So it is okay to love from a distance. You know what I'm saying? Just as long as it's love. I'm going to give a shout out one more time to my oldest brother, Kay. My second oldest brother, Paul. My sister, Lita Love. I'm going to give a shout out to Lonnie, my baby brother. Danielle, he spoke that I love you, cousin. I love you too, baby. Always and forever. Chantel, love and respect, Mr. P. But I'm going to say, smoke responsibly, drink responsibly, and pay attention to your children. I'm trying to tell you, pay attention to your children because if you don't, they are. And you know who them people is. So real, Eastside salute. I'm trying to tell you. And it was my final thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank everybody for joining.
Thank you.
This evening on this Thursday. I want to thank all y'all. I want to give a Shout out to SG, Eastside salute to always running these shows the way that she do, because she's the hardest working podcast engineer to do this podcast shit. I'm just trying to tell you, and I have to say it like that. So you know what I'm saying? Eastside salute to her. I want to say tomorrow night, pay attention to the council. Honey Jag and their hosts take on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow night, but for tonight it's Thursday, and it's Tantalizing Thursday, and we saying good night. And my man YB, my main man, Mr. Peen, and I am your host, Mr. Drummond. I want to say I love all my siblings, and I love my two brothers that's always side by side with me.
Love you, my guy. Love you, YB.
Yeah. Love you, my guy.
Everybody.
Love you too, Mr. Payne.
Gunner, you already know it's nothing but love.
Trying to tell you.
Always. Second that.
That too. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Let love lead.
Always.
Let love lead. Let
It
love
don't
lead.
have to be forced.
Eastside salute to just let love lead. That's easy. Yes, it's yours.